This piece is called Full of Leaf, in evocation of full of life.
Wow, okay, perfect.
The wall pattern was to describe the decay of nature, including man-made structure. So if I look at a brick, which is anyway made of organic matter, it will decay as well as the leaves. And so to me the leaves had that strength, that had the same not only quality, but it's made of the same stuff.
Perfectly.
I knew right away which color I want to work with, the blue, the red, some of the orange and the purple. It was kind of funny because one part of me was like pulling towards like, the leaves are green and yellow and orange in the fall and red, and it's like, no, I want some blue, I want some blue. I want this tourbillon, this whirlpool, to be the connection between sky and earth. So it made total sense in the choice of my color, in my guts, in my chest. I knew that that was what I was trying to portray. Okay, just tout petit peu plus. Can we go just a bit higher? Just one inch maybe?
A couple more there. Okay.
Yeah. At the most. I really at the most. I want them to be sitting on air, not hanging onto a structure. So the vision was there, and then I had to sort of build it. And now I wanted to, how was I going to hang those leaves, which in my haste I didn't make very light actually. They were better on the thick side. I talked with my friend Rick and I said, well, maybe I'll need a bit of a welding dot here, a dot there, just to sort of stabilize the structure, you know, and make it more solid. And then I arrived at this place finally when I was ready to do the structure, and he had scored me a huge bundle or whatever of steel, probably about 1/4 inch wire coated with copper.
Right here?
Yeah. Here. I think it's fine. I might tie it up a bit, this one here, I guess. I've always seen my dad working with copper, so I've been totally in love with that. Not only the color, but the warmth of this metal is amazing. I say I love the rust. I went to soak it right in the sea. When the shoots of the grapes grow, they have this little, how do you call it? It's almost like little ropes, and they entangle themselves around the main vine, and they do a whole bunch of beautiful little wiggly stuff and sort of stick out, and it's very beautiful. So here we go, that's all I had to do. Then I had to go around with a few different size wire and create that sense of wood and little branch and ramification, like almost like a root system, except, you know, I mean, it's sort of the same, right? All these little and just intersecting little lines, you know. I think it's almost like imaginary to think that things are made of certain thing or and not. It seems to me like everything is made of the same fabric. So I wanted those leaves to be in a whirlpool because it's fascinating, you know, that dance, that sort of collective, suddenly just those leaves take off, they have a life of their own, and the wind carried them, you know, and it just brought them like this into this tourbillon. I want this tourbillon, this whirlpool, to be the connection between sky and earth. So then in order to, you have to have glue on top. my partner's brother and his family came to my studio, and I was working on this piece, and they remarked how the design looked like DNA. I mean, I already had made this connection between sky and earth to a degree, and that constant going back and forth from life to death, from birth to death. So when they mentioned that, I thought, okay, I'll work on the title like DNA, D for something descending, and natural, and A for ascending, or something like that, just to represent that connection. And then in the next few months I worked on this piece. It became so natural for me to be to have this piece called Full of Leaf, in like I say, evocation of the life force, full of life.